Welcome to Discovering Niagara. We're at the Sue Ann Staff Winery here in Jordan, Ontario, where today we meet up with local author Peggy Brennnan about her new book, 30 Niche Wineries here in Niagara. We sit down with Sue and Peggy and we talk about their book, about the winery, and about giving back here in Jordan, Ontario.
I'm Sue Ann Staff from Sue Ann Staff Estate Winery. Welcome to the winery today, and I'm super excited to welcome Peggy Brennnan, who has finished a lovely book called Niche Niagara Wineries. And welcome, Peggy. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah.
I love this place.
Oh, good. Because you've been here before, I hear.
Yeah, this is one of the first wineries I came to, and it just keeps me coming back. Everything about this place, it's absolutely fantastic.
Well, you must have an affinity and a love for niche wineries, or else you wouldn't have written a book about niche wineries. So,
yeah.
What was the inspiration of writing a book?
Well, I think it just happened during COVID, and I was trying to figure out ways that I could keep myself busy. And I picked up a pencil and started drawing, and found out that I could actually draw for the first time since high school.
Wow.
And from one winery, actually started off, yours was one of the first ones I did. I was drawn to the architecture of the wineries, and I wanted to find the places that I considered really cool as far as their outside appearance. So I focused on that first. I did about 35 wineries, so I drew them. After that, I thought, okay, I'm just going to draw. I'm just going to do some write-ups about them and what makes them really unique. And from there, I narrowed it down to 30 that based on customer service, the uniqueness of the architecture, and just the qualities that the wineries have that really made them stand out.
And so the 30 wineries you selected, is it just Ontario or just Niagara, or what's the geography?
Most of the wineries are from this side, the escarpment side, the bench side, because I find they're basically predominantly family owned,
right,
and a little bit less frequented. Unfortunately, sometimes tourists tend to focus on the Niagara and the lake area, and I think these wineries have as much or more to offer in terms of their uniqueness. So I did 9 wineries on the Niagara and the lake area, and 21 out on this side.
Oh, right. Oh, very good. That proportion is perfect. I'm a little biased, but yes.
Yeah.
We say that out here in Niagara West, or the benches of Niagara, or whatever we want to call ourselves out here.
Yeah.
That really offer a sense of place, and I think that comes through. I hope that comes through, and the criteria you used at the very beginning of the interview about people and place and service experience, and then the architecture to go with it. I think this is what makes Niagara wine country so special. Each place is different and unique, and sounds like you've highlighted that in the book. It's just,
I've learned so much about the different wineries, what they have to offer. I mean, I can recite wineries off the top of my head that Alvento, I love them. Casaba, fantastic. Featherstone, you guys. Calamus has a stargazing. Everybody has something really, really cool to offer around here. I wish I didn't have to narrow it down to 30 wineries, because there are so many more that have things to offer. It's just that for my own reasons, I had to narrow it down to the 30.
I'm curious as well about the Village of Hope, because they've been such great pillars in the community and made such an amazing impact. How did you connect with them, and how did that union happen?
Basically, I looked around and I wanted to find a charity that was in this area, because seeing as how I was focusing on the wineries in this area, something that was really community oriented. And I looked it up online. I found Village of Hope. I did my research on it. I talked to lots of people who are really in favor of the charity. Talked to the owner, Cheryl, as well. And they've helped over 400 families during COVID. They are unbelievable. They have a huge food kitchen. They offer social services. They give financial help to families in need. It's a really, really community oriented, very solid foundation. So I felt really comfortable with them.
And I think as a winery participating in selling the book, like there's so many reasons why we would or wouldn't want to be part of it. That's a big part for us, because you want to make sure that your neighbors are taken care of first, very frankly, right? And when things are a little more central like that, it just keeps all the love at home close by.
Exactly. So, that was my feeling as well. Mm-hmm. And actually, I wanted to ask you a few questions about.
Oh wow, the tables are turning.
Yeah,
okay,
let's
okay.
do this.
Woo, so I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I know. But I've always felt that your winery is incredibly unique, and I was extremely drawn to your place. First of all, you're a fantastic person. You're so accommodating and so welcoming to everybody as soon as they walk in. But I wanted to ask you what you think makes your own winery really unique.
I don't even know. Well, that's pretty sad. But because you just do what you do, I guess I think heart and soul and passion is a big part of it, and if that isn't a big part of why and what you do, it is tough, especially in wine, because wine is. It doesn't have to be just your profession, it's also your hobby, because it just is so encompassing of almost every waking hour in some ways. So I think what makes it different here too is that we do have a great story to tell. I mean, my family's been here for over 200 years, been growing grapes for just over 100. The original vineyard is still in production. Across the road, down at the corner, it's 122-year-old block of Concords planted by my great-great-grandfather. And I mean, we don't use those in the wine, obviously, but it's about making the best of what this area will provide for us. So I'm not trying to recreate a Tuscan something or other, or an Australian whatever. I'm trying to make the best wines that this little spot of the world will do, and it's Riesling, Cabernet Franc. So, and Baco Noir, and some Pinot Grigio, and some ice wine. Anyway. Okay, so turning back to the book, how do people get a copy of it?
Well, there's still a few copies left, as I said. So if you go to Niche Niagara at Outlook.com, and just I'll get your information from you, and as soon as the books come in the next couple of weeks, I'll contact you and we'll arrange for payment and delivery, and it won't take very long at all. Also, if you live in the Niagara area, you could probably just drop by my house and pick it up. It doesn't matter, right? Whatever works for everybody.
Right. And then the wineries will be selling it too, no?
That's right. It will also be available at the wineries. Hopefully, as soon as the wineries open up, and we're fingers crossed that'll be sometime in the next couple of weeks.
And the retail price?
$25. Each winery could potentially make about $500. The other $500 they would have to give back to Village of Hope. So with 30 wineries at $500, Village of Hope would be making $15,000 at the end of the season, and each winery would get free advertising and $500. And how do people get wine from you?
Yes. Well, now, of course, we're curbside pickup that we're still doing. All the wine's available online, www.sueandstaff.com, and you'll see it all there. And then hopefully we're open soon in the Moyer Marquee for buying wine by the flights and wine by the glass and those lovely things that we all want to get back to.
Yes.